Upcyclers. I hope you're all having a relatively low-stress holiday season. If you're new here, my name is Olivia, and this is So Plaid, an upcycling account I created to show how to upcycle different types of thrifted material. You should subscribe to see videos that I post every Monday. As you may be able to tell from my setup today, I have my Christmas tree and some decorations in the back, my stocking. It is Christmas season, so today I'm going to be taking this old sweatshirt that I thrifted a while ago, and I'm going to be trying to turn it into something a little more interesting, a little more stylish for my sister for a Christmas gift. I do need to go to the thrift store to find something to combine it with, so I figured I would take you through my whole day so you can see my whole process of when I'm picking out something to upcycle and then what I actually decide to do with it. I am going to be wearing the sweatshirt to the thrift store because this will help me have it on hand to decide what I think is going to look good with it. Alright, hi guys. So right now I'm in the parking lot of Stuff, which is a local thrift slash consignment store in my area, and I want to show you two things I never go thrifting without. So I always have my coffee on me, and I always have my headphones because I know I'm going to probably be in there for a really long time, like knowing myself. So I know I'm going to get bored, hence the music, and I'm going to get tired, hence the caffeine. Okay, so here I am inside of Stuff, and this is just what it looks like. So here what I'm doing is I found an empty corner without anything on it, and I'm just hanging up everything I had in my cart to make sure that it's going to be worth my time and money to get that object and see if I can do anything with it. And then a tip I have is to always stop by the craft section slash sewing section on your way out because you can find some great stuff. So I found some really high quality fabrics in there, and I also found these bobbins, which can get really expensive if you're using a lot of different threads. And I even found like a whole sewing machine for really cheap. Alright, so I'm back at my house, and I clearly had maybe a little too much luck at the thrift store today. But the two items I got to go with this blue quarter zip situation were this pink zip up, which I usually don't mix sweatshirts, but I have a vision for this. And to connect those two items, I have this flannel dress shirt situation that kind of combines the two colors together. So what I really did here is I just went in and started cutting out key pieces of the garment so that way I can get an idea of what I'm working with. So I cut off the sleeves of the pink, and I also seam ripped off the pockets by the zipper. And once I have everything I want, I'm just laying it out here to see what I could possibly end up with. And I actually ended up with something different than this, but that's okay because that's part of the process, is figuring out what's going to work. So here I just threaded my machine and got ready to get to work. I'm taking a plaid piece of the sleeve and connecting it to one of the sweatshirts in like a patchwork vibe. This is how that turned out. So then I'm taking that sleeve and one of the pink sleeves and pinning them to the main part of the sweatshirt. So I do this by turning the main part of the sweatshirt inside out. Then I put the sleeves inside of the sweatshirt right side out so that your right sides are together, and then you pin them. Then I connect them with a straight stitch. This is pretty straightforward. The one thing you need to be conscientious of is that the sweatshirt is a stretchy material and the plaid is not. So that can get kind of complicated sometimes. You just need to be aware of it. Then I just am pinning in my pockets. I ended up, when I seam ripped the pink off, sewing them together so it was one big pocket, and then I put the plaid pocket on the chest. And now I'm just sewing those down. I used white thread for all of this just because it's sort of a nice bold back color that doesn't really clash with anything. Alright, it's the next day and the sun is back out, and this is the final product. My sister has pink hair, so I think it's really going to complement it. It's like around the same shade. And this is just very much her style, her mix of colors, like it kind of reminds me of cotton candy, which is very much my sister. So I think it's going to make the perfect gift, and I'm just a sucker for homemade gifts. I think they're so much more personal, and it's not perfect by any means, but I think she's going to love it. Alright, well thank you for watching. I hope you've all had a lovely time watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for videos every Monday.